All the fruits for our wines come from browns. The blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, cherries, apples, of course, and then the grapes we get from other Pennsylvania growers. These grapes came from a place called Landy Vineyards. They're in northern Lancaster County, Landisville area. The vines for this are actually planted in 1980, so these grapes are, the vines are 37 years old, which is good because the grapevine, once it starts out, the production, it goes up, then it tapers off and then starts to slow down. And as quality goes up, the production goes down there. So these are about at the point where they're probably at their peak maturity. Very good grapes from tasting them this year, and from the sugar reading so far, I think they're about 22% sugar, which is a pretty high level for us. Chambourcin is a hybrid red grape, as you see. If you squeeze those grapes, the juice that came out of them is clear. The skin has all the coloring matter and all the flavor matter and the aromatics. So what we do is ferment it with the skins. This batch is going to be going primarily for rosé. So we crush the grapes and destem the grapes with that machine. We'll let that sit overnight for short contact to dye the wine into a light pink. And tomorrow we'll come and press those and we'll get a nice rosé out of it. And that pomace will still have some sweetness in it. We'll take that and ferment that, and then we'll use that for dry red wine. That'll get blended into another batch. It'll be nice and rich. Those skins will be fermented for about 2 weeks. But we use different wines, yeasts for different wine characters. So a white wine, we'll use one that's going to give a fruitier smelling wine. That's what we use for the rosé too. The red wine, we use one that attacks the natural acid in the grape a little bit more aggressively, so it softens it and it gives a nice flavor with that too. For the white wines, it'll take about a week to a week and a half for all the sugar to ferment to dryness. And at that point, technically it's wine. All we have to do then is start to clarify it, clean it up, filter it, and get ready to bottle. These grapes today, October the 4th, we'll probably start bottling those off end of February. And the reds, they'll go into the barrel for a year. They don't get bottled for a full year after they're made.